Alright, how's it going, YouTube? So we're gonna do a bit of testing today. I'm gonna focus on one car at a time. So with this car, I did some gear changing, so we're gonna try that out. This past weekend, we had a pop-up race. The car stayed in the 2.0s, couldn't get past it, and I didn't want to change gearing during race time, so I just ran it the same way, and it ran all day 2.0s, 207, 206, 202, 203, but still ain't cracked the 1.9s again. So I went up 1 tooth on the pinion, and what I'm gonna try to do is get the car consistent, right, with one tune, and then I want to try the knuckle up and the 6400, just to see what happens. So also with the Castle car, I changed the rear shocks. I use these red shocks, but I think they're too heavy for a mid motor, so I went lighter. So we're gonna test that as well, and try out the ending RPM I've been trying out. So y'all stay tuned. We're gonna try this for the first one, and then we'll get back out there, and I'm gonna try it again, same tune with a different battery. So stay tuned. All right, YouTube. So today we're gonna be testing with the GNSS. I'm not a fan of that, so let's see what happens. I think this guy's about to move his car, so we'll just wait. But I turned down on the tune just to get down, and then I'm gonna start it in a few seconds. I'm just getting it ready. See, normally when I come out, I don't use heat. So my first hit, it spins, but my second one, it usually grabs. So we'll see how this run goes, and then we'll go from there. Sorry about that, guys. Let's start it. Let's see if it even gets down. Alright, read. See? Got a 228 at 71. A lot of work to do, but let's see if we can make that better. We'll keep continuing. Hopefully y'all see that. 228, 71. I'm gonna check the logs, and then I'm gonna show y'all the logs actually to see if this one dipped lower than a Trinity will. So y'all stay tuned. All right, sorry for the glare, y'all. So my minimum was 6.8 that run. My Ripple 138, 399 horsepower, 4.6, 90 on the temp. I seen 85K on RPM, and I changed gearing, so I'm short 10K. I was seeing 95K, so I got to work with that gearing now and play with RPMs. Motor temps is about 84, so it was a decent run. It's the log right there. So now we're gonna try the Trinity. This is a 4P, that one is a 6P, so we'll see the difference. And we'll come check the logs and see if everything works out, so y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna try with the same tune, and this is just gonna be with the Trinity battery, so let's see what happens. Alright, start. Let's see if we get down. The nose is going to be lighter, so hopefully it'll take off. .229 71. Got more G rating. Let's check the logs and see what they say. Alright, this with the Trinity battery. So I see a minimum of 6.8. 1.16 was my max in ripple. Current was 399. 4.5 and horsepower, 98 still ESC. The reason I'm getting my power out and throttle is only to these far is because my EPA in the remote is turned down so I can get better voltage. So they say I got more RPM but went slower on the GNSS. So I did see from the line it lift up about maybe two car lengths and then it dropped and then it continued. So I'm gonna try the Trinity battery again, same tune, and you know what, actually I'm gonna turn up the point 2 points. I've been starting at a 10 point. I'm gonna go to a 12 point and see what happens. All right, YouTube, this with the knuckle up, and we turn up the point a little bit. So let's see what happens. See if we get down. Kind of pulled to the left on me. That's from turning up the point. Should have went slower. Why I say that? Because we went like that instead of going dead straight. But, it actually worked. It put me into the 219 at 68. So I think I'm gonna actually leave that point. I'm gonna actually leave the Trinity battery. Knuckle up battery too, and I'm gonna just play with RPM now and see what happens, because I fell down a mile an hour. I went to 68, so let's see what happens. All right, I was just going over the car real quick as I cleaned the tires. I noticed I had more play on this side than the other side, so I'm assuming that's what could be pulling me to the left. So we're gonna run it again and see what happens. All right, YouTube, I stayed with the same point, that same 12 point. We just brung in the RPM sooner. Now if it stays straight, we'll see if we get more RPM, see what happens. Alright, let me actually stop it. Drag. We just brung the RPM in sooner. Let's see if we can get there. And check the logs, see if I got more RPM or battery voltage drop more, what happened. Figure that out. Rig, same 219 at 68. So let's check the battery. Let's just show y'all, this is how my car going down right now. Look at this wheel. See that wobble? That ain't supposed to be there. Now look at this wheel. Ain't nothing moving in that side. So I got something wrong with this wheel. I don't know if I fixed that. It's going straight though, so I'm still working on the tune, see what happens. All right, YouTube, so let me show y'all what we got here. So I dropped down to 6.7 on the ripple, on the voltage. My ripple's still at 1.5. And 4.9 on the horsepower. I got some more horsepower with that one, and I see more RPM. Car stayed smooth, as you see, so no spinning. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep this same thing and I'm gonna start over from 10 and try a new ramp. I can give it more point. If the next one don't work with the ramp, I'm gonna just go back to this ramp I'm at and just add more point. That was a 12 point. I'll probably go up to a 14, but I want to try a new ramp first. So I think I could get more RPM with a new ramp. So let's see what happens. All right, last one was a 2.1. I changed the ramp right now. See what happens. Same 219, but at 70. So I think I'm gonna stay with this ramp and try to turn up the point and see what happens. might break loose, it might stay down, but that's what we're gonna try. I'm gonna also check the RPMs. I should have got more if I seen 70. Alright, so my minimum net run was 7.0. Same, I got 5 horsepower, 87 RPM, 87,000 RPM. My EPA is only at 97. I'm thinking I might have to go up 1 on the EPA. But since the battery is so good, I think I'm gonna just bring my ending RPM in sooner. So let's see how that works out. With that same exact ramp I just used, we're just gonna bring that ended RPM in sooner, and hopefully that helps. Hopefully we see more RPM. All right, YouTube, same ramp, point, everything. We just bringing the RPM in sooner. Let's see if it even get down. RPM coming too soon, and it ain't in motion. It might blow it off the track, so see what happens. Alright, 218 at 71. That wasn't bad. Alright, YouTube, let's see how she get on. So right now, all I did is same ramp. I ran a 218 with. I just bring the RPM in sooner again. So let's see if it take it. If not, I got one more run with this, then I got to get to the castle car. So see what happens. Same 218 at 70. Alright, let's try something. I'm gonna give it one more. Alright, YouTube, so I went back to a slower ramp, and I also went back up on the RPM. It was coming in too soon, disturbing the car, so all I did was go back to everything and just went up on the EPA. So this was a 219 I got. All I did was just feed it more EPA. Let's see what happens. Gonna leave the line harder, so hopefully it take the hit. Alright, next car is gonna be the castle car. I'll stay on this car all day. I won't get nowhere. See what it ran. So 218 at 71. Kind of want to do one more hit on it, see what happens. Alright, let's try it quick, see what happens. Alright, let's try this again. I went back to that silly ramp, but I also messed with the RPM, so let's see what happens. I had to go back on my EPA because that last run put me to 6.2 to where I was running 7.2 and 7.0. So I went back on EPA and just messing with RPM now, see what happens. We got a 218 at 60. I still think I could turn up the ramp even more, come out even faster, but I'm done with this car for today. All right, let's see if we get down. This is gonna be a Hail Mary pass. Definitely a Hail Mary pass. Let's see what happens. Alright, I'm definitely putting this car away and getting the castle one ready. Oh, here we go. Here we go. It make me want to stay on this car, but I just can't. I gotta go to the next one. Alright, YouTube, we're going for another Hail Mary pass. I know I keep saying the castle car, but I'm getting too close. So let's try this one more time. Drag, ready, start. Let's see what happens. It's definitely a Hail Mary right here. It was a Hail Mary. Definitely went slower though. So I'll go back to where I was at and work on that tune. But 209 ain't bad. This one should be slower. Yeah. So all right, we'll work on it. I'm gonna try the castle car. Hi, Reverend Kevin came through, set up the DTS. But that time to practice. I forgot I changed springs on this car. I don't even know if it's gonna go straight. Oh, nice. That's the first hit. The first hit with it.
211.
That's a nice hit.
Oh, Jesus. Right out the box.
It spun a little bit though.
Whew. Wow. That is insane.
Alright, let's see if we get down again. It's gonna be a Hail Mary for sure right now.
Way to get a load up there. Oh, 213.
I was with a whole nother ramp right there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Alright, so I was using air. One of my air tires in the last run caught a leak, so that was from the body. If y'all can see the body, this body ain't for this car, so it's hitting here. I gotta fix that, so let's see what happens. Alright. See if we even get down, y'all. All the time with them foam tires. That was it.
Yeah, what do you want me to tell you? That was the reflector, that's alright. We get shit done. This is how it happens. It's okay. Oh, so back on the wheels. Over the rock to that. 4-wheel drive motion right there.
Ooh. I ain't want to crash.
Yeah, yeah. Holy shit! Oh, whoa, whoa, was that a wheel?
Yeah.
That's a wheel. There it goes, there it goes, there it goes. Oh, it's coming back!